Ray at the Raymond's Wood, a big thank you for joining us again. Now, we always get a lot of questions on our socials and comments, and we always try and pull out some of the best questions to speak to you about. Now, one of the questions that we got in was from Luke Gordon. Luke, a big thank you for sending in this question. It was around about Jude Bellingham and the project that I worked on with him. Was it like a specific program that he followed, or was it like a particular school or academy that he went to? So to explain what the EPPP was, guys, and what the EPPP project is, it stands for the Elite Player Performance Plan and Review Project. It was initiated in 2011 by the Premier League and the Football Association. And in a nutshell, it was to see how we could develop world-class superstars, both in the men's and the women's game in England, and so we could compete at the highest level. We spent on the project, and I believe to date, the project has spent £1.6 billion. So no short change, they've spent a lot of money to make this work. On this project, we actually worked out how to improve our academy systems, how we could improve things like players' development through coach education, getting proper qualifications, and a long-term approach rather than a short-term approach. So the EPPP project that I worked on, and that we worked with players like Jude Bellingham, like Trent Alexander-Arnold, Phil Foden, Harvey Barnes, Luke Thomas, Lauren James. There's many players who have been lucky enough to probably not even realise they've actually been working on this project at their academies. So for Jude Bellingham, Luke, Jude was with my friends, and you can Google these people. So this guy is a guy called Christian Speakman. He's now the head of football at Sunderland Football Club. Christian was the technical director at Birmingham City, and he was involved in the development of Jude Bellingham via the EPPP project. As heads of youth phase and technical directors all around the country, we had to work over a 2-year period to try and get our academies categorised. Some of the players that I work with locally on a regular basis was players like Harvey Barnes, Luke Thomas. On that project, we produced probably in the region of around about 30 to 35 England internationals since the project. So Luke Gordon, a big thank you for your question. Anyone else who's watching, guys, if you've got a question around football development, if you've got a question around how you can get represented by a football UEFA player agent like me, or anything in general about football, how it works in the UK, how it works in Europe, how does it work in the US or Australia, I'm your man to give you the answers. And if I don't know the answers, I will go and find it for you. Also, guys, remember, we've got the app now, the Pro Player Pathway app, which can be found on the school platform. We'll drop it in the link below. For $37 a month, you can work with me and my team, and at the end of 12 months subscription, we will set up football trials for any boy or girl from the ages of 10 upwards, all the way through to about 23. And also, I will look at representing you as a UEFA player agent. So for $37, you can get access to over $55,000 worth of programs. And guys, these are not these copy and paste programs. These programs are the real deal. These programs are going to teach you what all the kids in the academies in the Premier League are getting taught, and it's turning them into football superstars. So not only can you follow our project and all of our programs online, also what we're going to do is we will give you access to me. I will open up trials for anyone who wants to go to the UK and Europe. You can go into England, Scotland, you can go over to Spain or into France. And also, once you sign that first pro contract, I will make you an offer to represent you as not only one of the highest qualified coaches on the planet, but also now a UEFA player agent. Guys, I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy the football, and we'll be in touch.